Triple flicks. Wop me up, wop me up.
What's going on, everybody? Friday the 14th here for you for the Triple Flicks Mafia channel, and it is a new month, so that means a new top 5, and this month's going to be a little bit different. As you saw in the title, it is our top 5 horror movies we did not enjoy. There's no way to put a number list on all these because these are all just as equally as bad as the other ones, so I'm just going to give you 5 movies that I just didn't really like at all horror-wise. They were just straight shoo-shoo, poo-poo, all that stuff. So let's just get right into this madness and atrocities of movies. Atrocities. I don't think atrocities. I don't know. You know what I'm talking about. I guess number 5 we'll go with Tales from the Hood 2. We had such high hopes for this movie. Well, I don't want to say high hopes. I mean, the first one's not the greatest movie of all time. I mean, it's Tales from the Hood. But we have such a love for Tales from the Hood because we like the Hood movies, horror movies, all that stuff. And then Tales from the Hood 2 came out. We watched it day one, and I sold it 2 days later because it was that bad. I mean, there was one decent story in the anthology, and then it decided to get all political and all that stuff, so we're not going to get into all that. But it was just atrocious. It was horrible. I mean, we like bad movies, but this was just bad. And like I said, we bought it on a Tuesday, and mine was sold by Thursday. So Tales from the Hood 2 is definitely on my list as a poo-poo of a movie. I did not enjoy that movie whatsoever. Alright, next up, we'll just go straight into it with Jack Frost 2. I mean, Jack Frost is another example of a terrible, fun, good movie. But Jack Frost 2 was just atrocious. I mean, who has a snowman on the beach? And these little snowball dudes. I mean, I don't think we all watched it together once again, and Jordan and Chad just totally lost interest in it. But I tortured myself enough, and I paid attention to it and finished watching it, and it was easily forgettable because it was just that. It was bad. I mean, just horrible. It's not as near as fun as the first one. Like I said, it's a snowman on a beach. How is that possible? It just don't make sense. But that's another one. I just did not enjoy it at all. It was bad. Shit can that one. Alright, number 3, I guess, on my list will be Microwave Massacre. When it first got announced by Arrow Video, we looked up the trailer for it, and the trailer looked so promising as one of those it's so bad it's good movies. And then once again, we bought it, watched it day one that we all got it, and was just totally let down with it. I mean, you have I don't even know his name, but he does the voice of Frosty the Snowman, and he's the main character in this one. It was just really poorly done. The practical effect, I mean, you could tell that they were rubber limbs and all that, and the microwave being almost a 10-foot tall microwave. Get out of here with that mess. I mean, it was just so bad. I mean, we had such high hopes for that one of being so bad it's good, but it was just so bad it's bad. I mean, it was just absolutely terrible, and it was a little disappointing because, like I said, we had such high hopes for it, and then it just kicked us right in the nuts with how terrible it really was. So yeah, number 3 will be Microwave Massacre on my list. Number 2 on my list will be a movie that I just recently watched here within the last week or so, and that's Texas Chainsaw Massacre: The Next Generation. Did not enjoy that movie whatsoever. I mean, Matthew McConaughey and Renee Zellweger disowning that movie is totally understandable. You don't have any of the Sawyers. You have a batshit crazy Matthew McConaughey in a bad way. Usually he's crazy in his movies, but it's entertaining. This one, no, not at all. I did not enjoy the movie whatsoever. It didn't make sense. You got a cross-dressing Leatherface, which made no sense. I mean, like I said, the Sawyers aren't even mentioned in the movie, and we have another Leatherface just roaming around, just out there in the middle of nowhere. And that cybernetic knee brace that Matthew McConaughey's wearing with the sound effects of it just moving around, and it's controlled by a remote control. Just get out of here. It has a vacuum hose hooked up to the back. It's just absolutely horrible. It just a terrible, terrible, terrible movie. I've heard that it's absolutely atrocious, and it lived up to the hype of it just being just bad, terribly, terribly, terribly bad. Did not enjoy any part of that movie whatsoever. So that's why it's number 2. All right, number 1, the grand poopah of poo-poo movies would be The Descent 2. We watched it for about 30 minutes and shut the movie off because it was that just god-awfully terrible. Absolutely terrible. Especially with The Descent being such an awesome movie. It makes you feel claustrophobic. The creatures are awesome. It's gory, all that stuff. It's got great kills. The twist in it, all that stuff. But just The Descent 2 just it leaves a bad taste in my mouth with how terrible that movie was. I've said that a lot in this video, but these movies are just absolutely poo terrible. And The Descent 2 is the top of my list because there's not many movies that I will turn off in the middle of watching. Well, I mean, maybe you can count on one hand how many movies I've turned off in the middle of watching, but that one was just, it was so bad that I just couldn't watch it anymore. I mean, I highly recommend, if you're a fan of The Descent 1, do not watch The Descent 2 because it's not even worth your time. It's nowhere on the level of the first one. So, my number 1 is The Descent 2. It's just, God, this list is just bad movies. And we're fans of so bad it's good style movies that these are just bad. Just leave a bad taste in your mouth. It's just, gives you a stank face just thinking about them. And that's it. That's my 5 horror movies that I did not enjoy at all. I mean, they probably top 5. There's a couple others that were right there knocking on the door of my list, but I'm sure they will be mentioned as well in the other 2 videos. But yeah, just terrible. But like always, we appreciate the constant support. We're on a roll right now. We're almost to 700 subs, and that's all thanks to you guys and gals. We appreciate it big time. Get down in the comments section. Let me know what you think about my 5 movies that I did not enjoy. And put yours down. And if you feel like making a video, do it yourself as well. We'd really appreciate it. Yeah, like I said, comment, hit that dinger, Kent Murphy style out of the ballpark. Give us a thumbs up. Sub if you're new, if you haven't already. We'd appreciate it big time. Yeah, until next time, I'm out.